Beauty Basics. So I'm basically gonna be doing a get ready with me / get to know me. So if you wanna watch, so yeah. So the first thing I'm gonna do is prime my face with this MAC Prep and Prime 19, and I just passed all my college classes in my first semester, so that's what I'm like mostly proud of. Got good news. I woke up at 7 today, 6:50 to be exact, and then my mom was like, "Hey, you have to mop," and I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." So I mopped. But then I'm fucking mopping, y luego my sister, she comes out of the room, and I get scared. I'm like, "Puta," like, ugh. She fucking scares me. I'm just gonna put it on my face, like, directly. To eventually. And so I made a friend. Her name's Victoria. We don't really talk anymore, which is sad, but also, like, I don't know what else, you know? But yeah, she's a really sweet girl. I don't know if she is still sweet, but just knowing how she is, I always told her, like, you're so sweet, like, never change, and I don't think she has. Like, honestly, I think she's still that sweet, lovable person. But there was some times where I got annoyed, but then I was all like, this girl, she's so amazing, like, why should I get annoyed, you know? And so it's not like I kept on going with her because of that, but no, she's a sweet girl. But it's just sad that we don't talk as much as we used to, because then I transferred to another school, which was Kofa, which is where I believe I got more confident with myself. And now I'm going to use the Coty Airspun setting powder. Oh, shit. I think I inhaled some of that shit, but I'm just going to put it down here. And so, yeah, I got to my junior year. I made a friend that later I found out that we were cousins. Yeah. But I also made a very good friends, such as, like, Leslie. She's such a lovable person as well, and so appreciative of anything that you do for her, and she makes you feel like you are appreciated also as a friend. I think that's what I really loved about her, you know? How she's family and friend orientated. Oops. But I also made another friend that year, which was Drew. And I was a junior and she was a freshman, so I was all like, you know. But she was so mature, but also, like, funny at the same time. But it was so cool. And those are, like, and then there's this one friend that I've been friends for, like, since fucking 8th grade, honestly. Yeah, I've been friends with this one person since 8th grade, and we're still friends, and it's, like, college already. Her name's Ida. And she's such a nice person as well. Like, you can talk to her about anything and she won't judge you, because she knows, I don't know, she's just very open-minded, which is why I like that. I like people that are like that, you know, not just like, oh my god, no. Sorry, I'm like cleaning out the top of here. And, yeah, I like people that are open-minded and not just like a one-way type of street, no. So I'm gonna dust this off with my Wet n Wild powder brush. But then my senior year came. You know that one saying everybody has, I wish I met these people my freshman year, or like, you know, yeah, that's what happened my senior year. I had seen Gwendy around here and there, you know, in school, but I never actually talked to her, like, one-on-one, or even, like, a hey, or, well, yeah, I would say hey and hello to her and smile. But, I don't know, we just never started talking until our senior year, and I was like, I wish I met you, like, prior to this. I told her at the end, and then she's like, oh, me too. And me and Grwm go far back. We met in 4th grade, and we were really great friends, and we still are. So I just set my whole face right now. And the baking powder does help, like, to just make everything look more airbrushed. So now I'm going to go on to doing my eyebrows. I'm just going to use an angled brush here. Okay, like that, and for my eyebrow product, I'm using Italia Deluxe. They sell this in Max, but I'm pretty sure any powder like product will help you. So yeah, Let me just get my mirror up in here. Okay. So I'm just picking up the product here, like that. But I love how I have that, not instinct, but like value in myself that I do pick great friends. Even if they're friends just with me for that one semester or shorter even. Like sorry, my voice, I fucking cracked there for a second. But yeah, I love it. I love meeting new people that can make an impact on your life, you know? And like I was saying, I met Gwen, I finally started talking to her and everything my senior year. And with that, she had so many friends that I also got to meet, which are so amazing people. Some were like, I was iffy about, like, you're friends with this person, Gwen, you know? But others, I was all like, wow, I wish I met them too, like, fucking years before. But let's get off of friends for now. Another thing people admire about me, or I think that they admire about me, is that, like, I have this one thing, I don't know how to explain it, so I'll just say it. Like, when me and a person just are, like, on off terms, and when he or she is just like, hey, I don't want to talk to you, or not talk to you, but I don't know, like, you guys aren't just on good terms anymore. So I never just tell the person, like, oh, okay, then I'm going to block you and all of this. Like, I think that's somewhat, like, I don't know, just not mature. But I feel like you should only block a person if they've really been negative in your life, you know? But not for some petty stuff, you know? And yes, I do have thick-ass eyebrows, so it'll look more normal by the time I do my eyeshadow. And I'm sorry for the sirens. Oh, I hope you guys don't hear them, but if you do, sorry. So I'm going to do my other eyebrow off camera. Oh, and sorry. I'm going to do my eyes now. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics. So I'm going to go into Blow. I'm just going to put this all over just to, like, set it all. This is optional, of course, but... Oh, but like I was saying, like, when I don't get on good terms, or me and that person just aren't on good terms anymore, like, I don't know, I'm not the type to be like, okay, well, fuck you and bye. No, like, I'm always like, hey, I'm sorry that we didn't turn out good or whatever. Sorry, but I'm going to go into Faith. I'm going to put it into my crease. But like I was saying, like, I don't like to give up like that, you know? I'm always like, oh, okay, well, I'm always going to be here for you, you know, if you need anything, or just someone to talk to eventually again, you know, I'm always here. Like, I don't block them and any of that. I'm like, there's obviously a reason why that person even came into my life, you know, and for just to cut them off like that, I don't know, like, but obviously I do cut off people that just, like, did no good to me, you know, like, I don't know, there's just a certain limit where you should at least, like, take into consideration of not taking this person out of your life. Like, I think you should think it over twice instead of going straight forward, like, okay, we're done, bye, I'm never going to speak to you, talk to you, don't even call me, nothing. Like, I don't know, there's just something about me that I'm a forgiving person, and I think that's why. And some people tell me, like, you're too forgiving, and I'm like, okay, cool, but it's just, like, I'm never not going to be forgiving. And I do believe in second chances because, fuck, I've fucked up sometimes where I'm like, and then when the person does give me a second chance, I'm like, damn, thank you. But I think after the second chance, and if that person I gave it to, like, fucks up, I think that's like, okay, well, cool, I gave you the chance. You obviously fucked up again, so bye. That's what I think people like about me, too, is how... So I just put that directly into the crease, you guys. And now I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild eyeshadow brush here. And I'm thinking of going into Extra Bitter here. And I'm just going to do like a V type of thing. I'll show you right here. Like, you just go in there, but you bring it down here too, like that. More so on the outer edge. And this brush is a little wet, so that's why I'm getting even more pigmentation than usual, which is great. And sometimes when it is wet, it's better just to pat, because then you start making a mess. And then you want to bring it out here, just so it'll blend or mesh together. But yeah, I'm always a forgiving person, and I will continue to be. I don't know, it's just something that I am, you know? Because it's a natural thing for someone to, like, mess up. But I think it should be unnatural for the person to mess up more than twice. So now I'm taking this tapered blending brush. I'm just trying to blend that out so it'll look less harsh. Just go like back and forth. And if you still want to make it like even more pigmented out, all you can do is just like focus right there and just like go in circles. Like that. And it will make it darker or smoother, whatever you're going for. Go back to my first brush here. Get your face. But I don't know. It's just that. And now I'm gonna get a flat eyeshadow. And this is a concealer brush, but I'll just call it a flat brush. Then it is just flat. And I'm gonna, there's no like shimmers in here. So I'm gonna go and get that one shimmering eyeshadow. Appreciate the person that was honest instead of lying with anything, you know. And you see this when it comes like over here, you can just get your concealer here and go, let me do it on this side so you guys can see better. Just go like that, like a line basically, and then go with your any sponge that you have. This is the real technique one. And I believe everyone at least has. So there. And it's already like way cleaner. But yeah, I think that's another thing that should be an important factor is like honesty. And I'm gonna do just a line of eyeliner. Now I used to do wings, but now it's like I can't even try to do it. Or when I do, it's like, oh, this one's like cute AF. And then this one, it's like, ¿qué pasó? Basically. So I'm going to just do it off camera. So yeah. Family. My family is amazing. But there's always got to be drama too, right? Like, please tell me your family has drama, please. Like... But right now it's going good so far, and we're gonna have our Christmas at my nanita's house, my grandma's house, and it's legit right across from my street, so it's like legit a minute away from my house. Like, that's how close my nanita lives to us. But we haven't done Christmas at her house like in, I can't even count how many years because that's how long it's been. But I hope it's gonna turn out great. I hope everyone's gonna have a good ass time. Always gotta smile for the damn blush. Back then I wouldn't even use blush because I was always like, I'm gonna be looking like a motherfucking clown. I don't want to be looking like a clown, so I ain't even gonna try the product. And now it's like, I don't know, blush just brings a life to my face. And I always apply my blush before I even do a highlight. I don't know, that's just like my little routine. And so for highlight, for highlight I'm going to be using my e.l.f. fan brush and the Urban Decay highlighter in the color Sin. It's like a sample one here. So let's go. I have my mirror over here if you guys are like, what the fuck is she looking at? But yeah. I don't know, like my highlight, I like it to be like out there, but not like hella out there, if that makes sense. I just do it on my cheeks here. Okay, there. I just do it on my cheeks here and on my nose. Let me just do this first. And that too, like, before with highlighter, I was all like, dude, I have a bunch of pores. Like, no. But now it's like, I can't leave my house without at least some brows and some highlight. Not taking that right there. There, that looks a little bit more natural. So there. Like I said, I don't like it to be too blinding or whatever. And now it's the lips. Let's go and apply this. And again, I have my mirror over here, so that's one. And I don't overline my lips. I know some girls like to, or boys, whatever. But I just don't. Okay, so lastly, we're gonna set the face. So this is the finished look. Thanks for watching. It was really fun, like, just to even talk instead of just like, okay, now you do this and that. Like, it was nice just to even talk to you guys. So I hope you like, subscribe, and comment if you want. And thanks for watching.